How are you gonna make a living and succeed in what you want to do with life with an art degree? How are you gonna approach the daunting task of being successful after college?
I guess my biggest fear would be not being recognized as an artist, not being able to do what my dream job would be, and settling for a job. My dream job would be a fashion photographer for like a big magazine like Vogue or some sort of editorial magazine like that. Like I want to be able to have like a model agency that I can just pick a model and be like, you are gonna model for me. Stuff like that. I feel like it's getting more into like the digital side of art, like painting and drawing. If that was going to be your profession, it would be very hard to be recognized. Especially going into photography, everyone owns a digital camera now, and it's hard to be recognized as a photographer when there's so many photographers. Growing up in a small town in northern Michigan was pretty normal. My parents were always really supportive of everything I've done. And I think I got my first digital camera when I was 14 or 15. It was just a point and shoot. Ever since I had that, I started shooting mostly self-portraits and just getting more into photos. And I was never really into anything at that point. I think I was 16 or 17 when I got my first SLR. Yeah, keep sitting down.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you look out the window this time.
Okay.
My favorite type of photography is portrait photography. I just feel like you can capture so much from a person's emotions. I've always loved using natural light for portraits. It's just the true lighting of how you would see someone in real life. I don't think people realize how much time goes into post-production of photography. You could spend hours on the same photo and re-editing it until it's perfect, and it still would never be perfect. There comes a time where you have to stop, not work on it anymore, because if you work on it too much, then it could be worse than it was to begin with. I'm very critical of my work. I never think it's the best that it could be. I always want to improve, so I'm always looking for opportunities to become better. Just always trying to practice, because that's the only way you could get better at anything, is just practice. There are a lot of elements that go into making a good photograph, like lighting, composition, makeup, and outfits. When I first started taking photographs seriously, I thought the work I had was really good, and now that I look back on it, I realize that it wasn't good at all. And so in 5 years, am I going to look back on the work that I'm doing now and think it's equally as good, or that I've improved greatly? And I would hope that I would have been improving